This is just a quick video to show you one of the methods I use, probably one of the more common methods I use for how to keep the borders on your granny blankets flat. So when I first started crocheting, I made a whole load of squares, I joined them together, I was ready to put on a border, and I found that crocheting into every space along the edge, continuing the granny rows, made my blanket ruffle. It was too many stitches and I couldn't understand why. So I'm going to show you a really nifty, quick little technique as to how to put another round, granny round, onto your blanket should you wish to extend it ready for like a nice big border or a granny border or a block stitch border. Or whatever you want to do. But this is just a really quick way of showing you how to keep your joined squares, your new granny round flat. So I've got a tendency to waffle, so I'm going to shut up and just get on and show you. Like I said, it's going to be a little quick video because ultimately the area where you will get a problem is here where your Johnny squares, granny squares are joined. That's where you inadvertently add the extra stitches. So I'm just going to go ahead and join some yarn. I was going to use white, but that doesn't show up very well. So let me just grab a different color. Just going to grab another color of the Softfun. This color is 2510. Okay, that's an interesting colour name, but there you go. That's the shade number rather than a name, which is a lot easier to pronounce than some of the names of the Scheepjes colours. So I'm just going to use the dark grey and join to the blanket. Now, I advise for this first row, do it in the same colour that you joined your granny squares in. If you've joined them all in one colour, so for me white, I would be doing this round in white. It doesn't matter, it just means you can't see your adjustments in the whole blanket. So, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to use grey so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So actually I don't even need to join at a corner. I will, I'll join at the corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and join my yarn. Put in this first corner just here. So I did this blanket with a chain one space in between along the side. So 3 double crochet, chain one, 3 double crochet. If you didn't use chain one, don't use chain one now, just because I'm just following exactly what I did. So you follow what you did. If you only do 2 double crochets instead of 3, that's fine. I'm just literally want to show you how you tackle the areas where the squares are joined, which is where you can go a little bit awry and get too many stitches. So I've just popped a corner in here, into my corner, chain one, and I'm just going to crochet along quite happily till I reach the point over here where they join. I'm just going to whiz along really quickly. Oops, too quickly. So very quickly, I am at the point where the corners join. So your natural inclination would be to put 3 double crochets here, 3 double crochets here, carry along. Now that's where you can add too many stitches. You want to keep it together. So what you actually do, you're working over these 2 spaces. So put 1 double crochet in here. Then we're going to do a double crochet 2 together. So I do have a video for how to do a double crochet 2 together, but I will show you now. So you yarn over, go into this same corner space where you were, pull through 2, and then stop. Now you're going to work into this next corner space. So yarn over, go into the next corner space, yarn over, pull through 2, stop. So you've got 2 half finished double crochets hanging off your hook. Yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and then finish off with 1 double crochet into the next corner. Let me bring the camera right in so you can see. I'll show you again on the next corner. Now this method also works with single crochet. So if you were putting on a border that isn't a granny style border and was sort of, you were going to be doing something a bit more fancy, or it calls for a base row of single crochet, you can apply the same crochet together over the corner spaces with your single crochets. So you'd be putting single crochets into the top of your stitches, and then when you get to this section, you'd do a single crochet decrease over these 2 areas here on the sides. So I'm back again. So I'll show you one more time, working over the point where your corners meet on the edges. So 1 double crochet into that first corner space. And then you're going to work a double crochet 2 together over the cat hair, or human hair maybe, not sure. And then into this next space here, put them all together, then pop in your final double crochet, like that. So you can see why ideally you'd want to work that in the same colour as these rounds, but there you go. That is how you keep your edge flat. So you can see it's nice and flat. It's not ruffling. I haven't got too many extra stitches like that. It's just sitting perfectly flat. So you just want to be doing a decrease essentially over the points at which your corners meet on the edges. You do that all the way around here as well. Treat your corners like a normal corner, obviously. But there you go. That is a really quick way of showing you how to keep your granny blanket borders nice and flat, no ruffling, and then it's ready for the next rows, because then they all neatly stack and they'd be in line with these. I hope that helps.